There we go. That looks pretty good. Few clouds, not much that I can see anyway. Hey, look, lights are on down there. Imagine that. So, 16 degrees, 66% humidity. I haven't seen it that low in a long time. And my hand that's got the camera ain't cold yet. I mean, if I do 5 minutes worth, it's gonna get chilly, but yeah, get something done this morning. See if that orb knocks some of this out today. Every spot you see a little bit of rock, sunlight will soak into that and start melting what's around it. Mom's still got the light on up there. Good thing. Keep hummingbirds alive. Took a while for the hummingbirds to figure out that they had food again. It was 2 or 3 hours after I hung it back up for her that I finally heard some there out there. The little noise they make. So anyway, hopefully I don't need that today. I don't think I do. It's probably going to be, what is it, tomorrow I think it's supposed to be a nasty freaking day again. Then Wednesday we might, maybe, get above freezing, maybe. Sorry, I'm kind of wandering funky because I got my coffee cup underneath my left arm and that's when I needed to turn the light on. I'm sure I got to bust ice this morning. Actually, I know I need to fill some drops this morning too. Because I'm sure that one over there is down. Excuse me, down. Wally's is good. Just needs to get busted up. I might have to fill the ones in the calf barn too, because they got thirsty yesterday. Okay, I was mentioning cold and dry and not feeding as much. Wally doesn't seem to eat as much as each one of those guys. So, you know how wide a pitchfork is. Whiskey's got to rub everything. Wally has been getting 1 pitchfork width out of a bale. If it happens to be a short one, I throw an extra flake with it. He still got some in there, but I think a lot of what's in there was some dirty crap. But there's still some clean stuff here. So he still has some left. These guys, I take a pitchfork and go on a little angle and get a little extra. And 2 full of those and usually a couple extra flakes. And they'll be empty. Literally, what they got left in the feeder is just about a half of what maybe not quite half, but damn close to it. Half of what I give them morning or night, either way. And there's that much left. And last night there was a little left, and I shorted them from what I usually give them. But hey, it's not 95 or 99% humidity. That out there is all froze, so they're not in, 6 inches above their frickin' hooves. So, yeah. Get my feeding done. Figure out what I'm going to do today. Don't expect to see Ty, because the roads between here and there, everything we've heard, still a joke. Last I heard, Matt and Brooke had to go to work today. And apparently Highway 26, our governor decided here a few weeks ago that she'd go ahead and okay some money for snow removal. Because they weren't going to do any of it this year. It was fend for yourself, screw you. Snowplow made 1 pass. Highway 26 most of it is 2 lanes one way, 2 lanes the other way. They made 1 pass, open part of 1 lane up on each side. That's it. But the good thing is, where they got to drive on, it's all flat roads. So, and you know, worst comes to worst, if she can't get the side streets around to get to where they work, it's right along the highway. Just drive through the frickin' ditch. Probably get through there easier than the roads. Anyway, they want their breakfast. That's enough of my rant. Sorry, I think you missed that. A bird just flew across in front of my face and landed on the corner of that bale and then took off. Crazy. Now it's even better. It just doesn't show up through the trees there like it should, but there you go. What do we have there? Green yellow jacket. And kind of looks like one of the Toby jackets over there. Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, when it gets cold like this, they tend to end up there. There's another one over that sledgehammer. They're probably still alive. I'm not going to take any chances. Well, guess what I'm doing? Oh, watering. But hey, I want you to look at this. We made it to 30 degrees today with the sun shining on these things. There's algae and a little bit of ice, but really no ice. Other trough over there's the same way. There's a little liquid on top of that in the catch basin. And there's Boomer. Hi, Boomer. Hey, old lady. These girls just aren't sure about going past the shit lickers. They don't mind Rainy, but Red's not always the smartest in the group. And I was going to show you earlier how much the creek had gone down since the snow and shit fell. It's actually down about 2 feet, maybe more. And the old creek bed, and where it meets the creek, that's been full of duckies. There must be 100 ducks down there, if not more. And, oh, what'd you do today, Ed? Well, spent part of the day in the office with Becky trying to figure some things out. A little over a mile from us, there's a place that's having an auction. Retirement auction, they're calling it. And there's a few things there I wouldn't mind having. A few things that are kind of right up my alley, you know, need a little fixing or something. But they're going to go for more than what I can afford. I mean, really right now, a couple of things I was looking at are literally steals, but they're steals if you got the money. John Deere 4240 with a self-leveling loader on it. That's had a couple repairs that, you know, probably use it the way it is, but I sectioned some chunks out where they repaired it. That was $3,100 earlier. And white 105 cab air heat, you know. I don't think any of that works, just the door's off of it and one window's out of it, but the door and window do come with it. Says that in the stuff. That actually surprised me. It's higher than a John Deere is, but the John Deere's just got a canopy on it, no cab. I think it's a power shift though. You know, they don't tell you all the good particulars. I should have turned this one up a little higher to be done by now. But there's some smalls I'm looking at. In fact, I bid on half a dozen things. Stuff that's, at the moment, going very low. One of them fancy, non-electrical, frost-proof waters. I haven't figured out where we would put it yet, but, you know, I could figure something out. And, oh, there's some stuff Becky needs for the office that, you know, if you were buying the stuff new, you'd be looking at $100 a piece, and there's 3 of them that I think we bid $15 for all of them. Thing that drives me crazy, though, They got a bunch of 16-foot panels, like you'd make a round pen out of or whatever. And our metal posts along the cow lot, those are made for 16 foot. We actually made them for the screen cow panels, but you know, that's a lot of work putting those up on there. So Mom kind of mentioned that, well, maybe those would work for the cow lot. I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. I haven't quite figured out some of their stuff though. You start bidding on a lot. I got most of them in lots of 5. So a lot of 5. You bid on that, it should be for all 5. For whatever price you bid. No. After they had some bids and after they were like $50 on every one of those lots. Actually, what I just noticed, if they weren't to $50 yet, it said it was for the lot of 5. Once they hit $50, all of a sudden it's $50 a piece. And behind where your bid says, it says you bid $50. It says times 5. And I'm sure those are going to go way up before the auction starts because they've gone way up the last couple of days. Well, I got to go back in and kick that hose out of there. Oops. So I'm with the number of those I need, because it's going to take 12 or 15 to go all the way through to where the calves are. And if I'm going to do that, may as well do enough to replace all this. So you're looking at 20 plus. Ain't got the money for that. I mean, I could have the money for that, but I'm not going to be eating for very long. So in reality, all the stuff we got bids on, it's 5 or 7 things, I don't remember now. Most are worth way more than what the bid is, but I don't think they're going to go too much more. Yeah, open that so there's no water in it. Kick that out so it don't freeze up. Anyway, so far I think we're like at $100 if we win everything. Can't complain about that. So, but that's what most of my day's been. Figuring out how to bid on their stuff. Actually, beginning, checking stuff out is today, but not that far away. You check it out tomorrow until the auction starts too. I don't even want to make it down to look at stuff because we're supposed to have an ice storm coming in. Be here in the morning, and so far, all the school districts from here do about 40 miles south, and probably that far north. They've already decided they ain't gonna even open tomorrow. And today, of course, was a holiday for them. And now the wind again. I was out here without my coat earlier. No wind, sweating my butt off. Now the wind's blowing, sniffling, and my coat's open and I wish it was closed. I'll turn, it'll be all right. So, yeah, the anyway and the who's and the whats. Look at this. Lights, camera, action. We'll see what happens. See, I'd love to be able to bid on one of those tractors and stand behind it, but I ain't got it. I'd take either one to replace a 4010. I'd kind of rather have one with a cab and air and heat, but I'd settle for one with a canopy. At least when it's raining, you don't get as wet. Okay, well, you know what I'm doing here, so y'all have a good one. Whoever's gonna get the storm, hope you're safe, because I know we ain't got the only one. Oh, idiots. The stairs shut the gate on themselves. That means I gotta go in there. Damn it. One more thing to do. But, oh well. If I remember, Thailand's babysitting Blakely today. She sent a couple, I think 10-second clips. Just so you can see Blakely. You know, it is a weekday, we're supposed to see her. And Brooke and Matt did go to work today. Brooke sent a picture of the yard. They work at the cat dealership. They said the roads were shit getting there, but they got to work. And Brooke sent a picture of the yard earlier. Appears to be about 3 or 4 inches of snow covered with ice. Looks like someplace I want to be wandering around, right? Oh wait, I have been here. You'd think they would have fired up a piece of equipment and cleaned it up a bit. Dogs like to lose their toys around here. Down there's a better spot. Anyway, that's enough gabbing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe and warm wherever you are. And I was just watching Matt the Crop Whisperer down there bragging about 70 degrees and sunny and enjoying it all week long. Yeah, just think it's 70 degrees. You'll be all right.
We're making art.
Look. Nummy squash, huh? Like